Albert Joseph Moore was an English painter known for his exquisite and idealized depictions of classical beauty. Born in York on September 4, 1841, Moore was the youngest of 14 children. His father, William Moore, was an accomplished portrait painter, and his older brother, Henry Moore, became a prominent marine painter. This artistic environment profoundly influenced Albert's development as an artist. Moore's education in art began early under the tutelage of his father. Showing prodigious talent, he was enrolled at the York School of Design at the tender age of 7. Later, he attended the Royal Academy schools in London, where he further honed his skills. His early work, influenced by the Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, demonstrated a keen attention to detail and a love for historical and classical subjects. In the 1860s, Moore's style began to evolve. Influenced by the aesthetic movement, which emphasized art for art's sake, he shifted his focus from narrative and historical paintings to works that celebrated beauty, form, and color. His compositions became more decorative, often featuring idealized female figures in classical drapery, set against backgrounds that highlighted patterns and harmonious color schemes. One of Moore's significant early works in this new style was the Shulamite, 1864, which depicted a scene from the Song of Solomon. This painting marked a departure from his previous narrative-driven works, showcasing his growing interest in pure aestheticism. It also demonstrated his exceptional ability to render texture and light, qualities that would define his later works. Throughout the 1870s and 1880s, Moore produced a series of paintings that solidified his reputation as a master of decorative art. Works such as Azaleas, 1867–68, Blossoms, 1881, and A Summer Night, 1887, exemplified his mature style. These paintings featured languid, ethereal women in repose, surrounded by lush, often exotic settings. The figures were not intended to represent specific individuals or narratives, but rather to embody an ideal of beauty and tranquility. Moore's meticulous approach to painting was evident in his preparatory process. He made numerous studies and sketches to perfect the composition and ensure that every element contributed to the overall harmony of the piece. His attention to detail extended to the fabrics and backgrounds, which were often inspired by Japanese art and design, reflecting the aesthetic movement's fascination with Orientalism. Despite his technical brilliance and the beauty of his work, Moore struggled financially throughout his career. His commitment to aesthetic principles sometimes placed him at odds with the commercial art market, which favored more narrative and dramatic works. Nevertheless, he found a small but dedicated following among patrons who appreciated his vision. Moore's dedication to his craft was unwavering, even in the face of personal hardships. In the late 1880s, he was diagnosed with a chronic illness that caused severe pain and fatigue. Despite his declining health, he continued to paint, producing some of his most exquisite works during this period. His resilience and commitment to beauty in art remained unshaken until his death on September 25, 1893. One of Moore's enduring legacies is his influence on the development of modern decorative art. His emphasis on beauty, form, and color over narrative content anticipated the later developments of Art Nouveau and other modernist movements. His work also contributed to the appreciation of the decorative arts as a legitimate and important aspect of artistic expression. Moore's paintings are celebrated for their timeless elegance and technical mastery. They continue to be admired and studied for their contribution to the aesthetic movement and their enduring appeal. His works can be found in major collections, including the Tate Britain and the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. In conclusion, Albert Joseph Moore was an artist dedicated to the pursuit of beauty and harmony in his work. His paintings, characterized by their idealized forms and meticulous attention to detail, remain a testament to his skill and vision. Despite facing financial difficulties and personal hardships, Moore's commitment to his aesthetic ideals never wavered. His legacy endures in the timeless beauty of his art, which continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day.